your turn. Can you present yourself, please?
Hello, everyone. So my name is Bruna. I'm 30 years old. I'm working as a pricing specialist, and I'm here to improve my English as well and meet new people.
That's great. Swelling.
I'm Swelling. I am 34 years old. I work in uh, like analyst in HR department, human resource, and I need to improve my English for for improve my career.
That's great. That's great. And you, Yasmin?
Hello, so my name is Yasmin, I'm 20 years old, I live in São Paulo, and I work as a teacher. That's all.
Great. And I am Atamis. I live in England. I'm from Minas. I'm a dietitian and English teacher and artist and artist. So, as I said, I have not much money, so I have to work in a lot of things to get some. Okay. So let's start. The first question is: do you believe men walked on the moon? What makes you think like that? Swelling.
I believe it's true because we have the photos, the image. I think it's true.
That's why you think it is right. It is true. Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
Renata. Okay, Renata. So the number 2. Can you answer? Can you hear me, Renata?
Oh, yeah. Number 2. Well, I don't know. Sometimes I believe, sometimes not. Because in this time, the information, I believe we cannot have sure about. But yeah, I don't know.
No problem. I understand what you're saying, because like the people who not believe the men walk on the moon, they have a lot of I don't know if you can say proofs of this. Like it was in the studios and Hollywood and everything. So
Like the first flight, people don't know if occurred in United States or in other country, because in this time, I believe it was easy, how can I say, forjar this images, this information, because they don't have transmission.
yeah. And you, Yasmin, what do you think?
I don't know. It's a really difficult question. Maybe not. I don't know if I really believe, because like with technology we can lie about some things, you know. So I will just believe when a woman walk on the moon, you know.
Yeah, I always believed. Like I have no reason to not believe. That's the thing. I have no reason to not believe. But if I start to think, I can find some reason to not do it, you know? Like, yeah, the technology, the thing. So that's the thing. It's a good conspiracy theory in my point of view, because you can kind of prove that it's not real. But I have no material to say no, they didn't go, they did not walk on the moon. So I cannot say that's not true. So that's my position here. The next one. do you think is it possible for a global conspiracy, for global conspiracies, sorry, to exist? Like everywhere, everyone, they are support each other, like in a global conspiracy, like the vaccine, for example. So, do you believe it is possible? Yasmin, do you think it is possible? Everyone on the same page?
Yeah, I think it's possible. Like conspiracy for me is like a gossip, right? So it will spread so fast. So maybe yes, but we have like exceptions too.
But I don't know. I think someone would talk, like gossip. Everyone would hide. Everyone would like keep the secret. That's I don't know. Renata, what do you think?
I believe it is possible too, because some countries that have more money, for example, can create a new virus, a new bacteria, spread gossips. I believe this is possible because, for example, the orange of COVID-19, anyone know? Certainly, some people say that were created in a laboratory. Some people say that the origin is meat, is a bird. I believe it's possible.
That's interesting. Sueli.
I don't know, but nowadays the news are so fast, and it's possible to know, and for the global, for everybody. But I don't know if this news, if it's true for everyone. I think a group of people believe, a group of people don't believe, and yes, I don't know if we have a um, one option, one opinion about one thing.
Yeah, I think it is possible, like for people, for the billionaires, for example, they can control the media, what the media is saying, they can control like the internet. Like now on Twitter, for example, I shouldn't say that because I'm alive on YouTube, but like you see many things changing because Elon Musk now is one of the owners of the. So they are watching you more than before. You can receive, at least me, I'm receiving more messages. Are you sure you want to post this? Or many things like it wasn't happening before. So maybe, but I don't know. I think someone would talk, would open his or her mouth and say something. I have no idea. Okay. Number 4. What are some secret societies you have heard of? Do you think they are really exist? Like in the video you saw Renata, I think she wasn't here. We saw about the Illuminatis, but there are more other secret societies. Have you heard of someone? Do you think they really exist? Sueli.
I don't know, because I never heard about it all my life. It's the first time, and I don't know what to think about it. Maybe it's true, because a lot of the people make groups for everything, but it's possible to have a group for this too.
Mm-hmm. Yasmin, what's your opinion?
Yeah, maybe like I don't know if it's the same word in English, but Mormon, you know, that now people are publishing some videos on TikTok talking about this. And yeah, I don't know, it's something that I've heard about, but I've never think that it really exists, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of things they do. They are they are not secret. The Amish. I don't know if I'm saying right. They live as they are in other century. In another century, they have. It is crazy you think about in the modern world. Yeah, Renata, what about you?
Well, I believe in New World Order. It's like the Illuminati, the Mormon, secret society that control the government in another plane. But I don't believe in this. I just have heard about.
But do you think they exist or not? No. Well, I think in Brazil is very known the masonry. They are a secret society. I don't know the secret if everyone knows about, but they have. I when I was younger, I have my mother had a friend. She was. It's more a men club, but her husband was from this group, and she used to talk a lot of crazy things, like how they help each other. This like they said, they know Illuminati, the symbol of the triangle, but they have as well the Masons. I don't know if I'm saying right, but yeah, that's the one I know more because I remember I listened to this woman talking about the things, what happened there, and
I believe all know about the society, but anyone know what happened in the
inside
group,
that,
inside the group? Just
yeah,
people that enter in the society.
I'm very curious about it. See what happened inside there. Just to know. I don't want to be part of that, but I want to know. So number 5, when are secrets a good thing? When secrets are good things, in your opinion, like keep something in secret is a good thing. Yasmin.
Oh, this is really hard, but I think when it's a secret that will not hurt someone, maybe. But I don't know, if you are keeping a secret, it's because will hurt someone in a certain way. So yeah, I really don't know. Maybe when you know that will hurt someone and you keep the secret with you.
Yeah, it's a good reason. So Ellen, and you?
I think a good secret it's it's a thing you can talk for anyone, and normally you know this. This thing I don't know to talk for nobody, and yeah, it's better you don't talk, because if you talk for one person, probably this notice it's not more secret. And yes, I think normally in your case, if you need to do a secret for a thing or not, and it's your opinion, your life, for yes, for everybody, and don't have a rule, I think.
Yeah, I'm like Yasmin. I think when you can like hurt people or make the world, not I'm not saying the all world, but your world or around you worse, maybe if it's not positive, if it's not good for anyone, why you have to share? Like,
For example, if you do an interview for a new job, normally you do this like a secret, and it's a good news.
yeah, but in this case we are avoiding the jealous people because they exist. They are there, like, watching you, just to see your faults. And anyway, Renata, what about you?
I completely agree with you girls. I believe when you intend achieve a goal for avoid jealous people, when one enterprise needs to create a new product and maintain in secret the materials, the ideas, and sometimes for avoiding hurt people, I believe it's the most important case because some reality or you don't need to share with anyone. For example, parents with children, and I don't know. I believe that is it. This is it.
Yeah, that's a very good answer. I didn't think not anything good before Welling said, like, at the interview, and you said about the formulas, the project, the thing. Yeah, we should keep many things in secret. There's a theory, like, if you keep in secret, if you success, okay, people but if you're not, people don't need to know that you failed. So, and if you say to someone, I think if you say to someone, you have the probability of you failing, it's higher. I don't know why, because anyway. But yeah, it's a good thing. When you are thinking about, like, a really big thing for your life, maybe you should keep in secret until you are sure about it. Yeah. Good answer. In your opinion, which conspiracy you think are false and which might be true? It can be any conspiracy. For example, I think if you listen to the Xuxa, I don't know the name is
Hilarie?
yeah, in the opposite way, you're not talking to the devil. I don't believe that. But at the same time, I believe in the ET de Varginha, for example. Why? I don't know why I believe, but I don't believe that these conspiracies, like Beyonce, she is a queen, and Jay-Z is a king of the Illuminati. So it doesn't make sense for me, but I like this conspiracy about Shusha. I really like that. And you, Yasmin?
Like in the past, I thought that it was true that Michael Jackson took pills, to become a white man. So now I know that it's false. But something that I really believe is that he is alive, and I hope so because I want to go to his concert. So yeah, it's something that I really believe. But like about Bruno Mars, that people think that he is his son, I think it is totally false.
I believe on this one. I think Bruno Mars is Michael Jackson. because I want to believe. That's the reason. But I think it makes sense. I do think it makes sense because that's the good thing about conspiracies, because I don't know, they assemble the facts or in a way, you're like, yeah, it can be, it might be possible. So I believe Bruno Mars is, but I don't believe he's alive. So we are not on the same page on this, unfortunately. So Ellie, what about you?
I believe the Kennedys died killed the Mary Monroe, for example. I believe this, but I don't know. One thing I don't believe. I believe in ETs. I don't believe Michael Jackson is alive. No. Yes.
About the Kennedys, I forgot about this one. But I believed until, I don't know if you guys know the, I forgot the name. It's a show they make in Portuguese, Autópsias dos Famosos. But in English, I don't know the name. Actually, I
Very
think
nice. I need to see this.
it's really good. It's really good. Because they a lot of doctors and psychologists and historians, they just revive this history about the people like Marilyn Monroe, Jane Joplin, Bob Marley, because I believe in the theory he didn't want to treat his cancer and that's why he died. But in this show, I found the truth. So he did, and like they see all the medical history, they revive everything. It's really, really interesting. And you, Renata, do you have any you believe and you don't think it is true?
Wow, this conspiracy about famous people, I don't believe in any. But for example, some people say that Brazil, the soccer team of Brazil, lose in purpose some titles, I believe, for received money, for example. And about ETs, extraterrestrials, I believe also.
I believe in it is not like all these films the way we see, but I think why we should be just the only like rational animals in the universe, that's why.
But I believe it's dangerous. For example, this week I saw one notice about some scientists found life in how can I say, in other level. Oh my god.
Okay, I saw this. They found life under the
Antarctic.
Antarctic,
One,
but
four,
I saw this
a lot of kilometers.
deeper.
I believe it's dangerous because you can find diseases and other different things to bring to the earth. I don't know. I don't like these discoveries.
I don't know if it can be dangerous, but it can be like a salvation for us as well. Like I said, just new bacteria that can kill us, maybe bacteria that can heal us. So I don't know. I know nothing actually. I know nothing about this kind of things, but knowledge is not a bad thing ever. Do you believe in conspiracy involving ETs or UFOs as ET de Varginha or Roswell incident? Yasmin, you didn't say you believe in ET, so I want to hear from you.
Oh, it's something that I really don't know. Sometimes I believe, sometimes not. I really don't know because like I made a research to see like photos, things like this. With photos, I believe, but if it doesn't exist, I really don't know. just if I see, face to face, I will believe.
Yeah, I don't not believe, if I can say that. Because like ET de Varginha was a big thing at the time. I remember that. It was many people involved, like normal people. The army was involved. So I think something happened. Maybe not this, but something happened there. It's like this. I don't know if you know about the Roswell incident, but it's a big thing from the U.S. and they hide as well, so it's hidden. If it's hidden, something happened. That's my theory. My conspiracy is about nothing, but I think there's something, because if it's hidden, I don't know. Renata, and you?
I agree. I believe something happened, but not in the way that some people said, because people talk a lot and create new things, new realities. But I think it's impossible that we are here in the earth is the unique, is the level, just people, just us in the universe, in all planet. But I believe people talk a lot and create some things that didn't exist, for example.
It's a good theory. Sometimes you see things, it doesn't exist, your mind just created. It's a good thing. But two people saying, three people say they said they saw the same thing. Maybe they used the same drug, but don't know. Swelling, what about you?
I believe in it is, and I believe all my life. I remember when I was a child, I had afraid. I had afraid for it is, and I believe all my life, and I believe the government hiding a lot of things about it, but it's true, I think.
Yeah, I think there's a high possibility of, not the way like the big eyes, that cinematic thing. I don't think it's like that, but yeah, I can't say I don't believe something they who is they they are hiding from us. But yeah, and then when I was a kid, my parents they used to be part of a group. They went to UFOs, like airports. I don't know if that's the right thing, to observe their movement thing. They said they saw things they can prove, but I have no idea. I wasn't there. Number 8. Do you think it can be possible the use vaccines to inject chips in people to control them? Do you think this, like many people are believing this nowadays, like they have not get vaccinated because they can inject a chip and they be controlled by the government, and so globalism and the global conspiracy and everything. Do you believe in that, Renata?
Definitely not. I believe it is possible inject a chip in someone, but not for into vaccines. I believe people talk a lot and create, for example, one person think about that is possible, is a reality, and spread information and create a group and everyone start to talk about. But I believe vaccines are safe, and it is one way to maintain our life secure.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yes, do you believe the government is spending money to inject chips in people?
Brazilian government, it is not possible.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Yasmin, and you?
Yeah, I don't think it's possible, but if it is, it's not a problem for me because like the government is always taking control of us, and like on social media when we are buying something too. So I don't think that a chip is a problem for me.
Yeah, like I said, my dog, every dog here, I don't know in Brazil if it is very common, but here in England, very common. Every dog, you can't have a dog without a chip. So if you lost your dog, if you lose your dog, sorry, if you lose a dog, you can find it by the chip. So maybe you could find I just saw this. Maybe you could find how can I say desaparecida. How to say this in English? Yes, do you know? People who disappeared. Disappeared people by the chip, like children, for example. So I think it could avoid many things. I don't know. I see a good thing about. Or maybe like tracking your disease. I don't know if it's bad. Swelling, and you?
I agree with you, and the government control us with the cell phone too. I think it's the the nearest existe mais próximo, the nearest for our life, and there is a serious Black Mirror with this ship, this story. Yes, and yes, I don't know. They started with ships, but with vacinas, I don't believe really. It's impossible, I think.
I think it's too much money. The government just injected chips in people. They are not. We are not so important, you know. Like we are important as a group, but as an individual, I don't think we are so important. And the Black Mirror is a good series. It's yeah, you get suspicious and you get paranoid after watching. but it is true. Sometimes we're talking things here. I will probably see some because my phone is right here, and then we're talking about a conspiracy, and probably I will see something on Google with like a ad or something, or on YouTube about this because they are listening to us. That happen all the time on TikTok. People are just doing this trend, like the partner saying things like wedding ring, wedding, how to try to make the phones of their partners show to them this, use the algorithm to, so yeah, they are watching, so we don't need chips. I believe. Okay, the last one. Why stories of celebrities like Elvis Presley didn't die, or Avril Lavigne died and she was substituted with a double, are so famous? What do you think they are so famous? People believe or not, it is famous. Why do you think? What is making it so famous? So Ellen, what do you think? I cannot hear you. Can you hear? Swelling?
Yes.
Can you
Sorry.
answer?
Yes, I can. Sorry. Um, I don't know. Maybe because the people like to know to talk about things, and when you talk about famous, probably you can what's the word, you can um, no, you can do this thing, a big thing, because we are famous. And I don't know, because I don't believe in this story, this this conspiracy. But I think the people like to talk only this.
Because a good gossip. Because there are details, in my opinion, there are some details we never saw that someone say, yeah, maybe true. It might be true. And like I love about Avril Lavigne. She was a I love this one. But she never gets old. How can it be possible? She has the same face, exactly the same. And people said about the nose, maybe just a surgery and nose job there. So I don't know. Yasmin, what about you? Why is so famous?
Yeah, I think it's just to time flies, you know. People like to do this kind of thing. It's something really good to talk about, you know. Like we spend time talking about these. So yeah, I think it's famous because we are talking about celebrities too. And it's good to know about their lives. So yeah, maybe because of this. And I was thinking here about the conspiracy that Queen Elizabeth asked to kill Princess Diana, you know. So it's a good one.
And the other one about her, she's I forgot the name. Rapid no, something about it to be a reptile, reptilian, reptiliana is important. That's so good because it makes a lot of sense for me. She's almost 100, so yeah, 100 years old. Do you think she sent someone to kill Diana?
I think yes. And
I don't think it was her. I think it was Camilla.
Yeah.
Camilla, the mistress of Charlie.
And there is a TV show that talks about this. I don't remember the name, but they made something talking about their lives, you know, things behind.
Yeah, there. When I after I moved to England, I learned a lot of royals conspiracy. And most of them are very boring, but I like these ones. Elizabeth is a reptilian. I think it's reptilian the way to say this, but if it's not, it doesn't matter. It's not true anyway. So, but I like this. It's a kind of ET, but just rich people are reptilians. They're not. I don't know any poor people who are a reptile. So I don't know. And you, Renata, why do you think these kind of ones are famous?
I believe this kind of history is famous because people like to know about the life of celebrities, and because some cases involve a piece of mystery. For example, what happened with Michael Jackson? Anyone know? Just the doctor, people that are involved in this day. And about Avril Lavigne, I remember I was a little kid and I listened her music, and she had the same face she looks like, and she doesn't get older. but I believe it's her. It's just money and treatments. But about in general, I believe people like to know about the celebrities and the medium because involve money, involve the life of the famous people.
Another thing I was thinking, like everything about famous people is interesting. So we like to know about them, and because we think they are not normal people. So that's why they are so famous and talented and everything. So, guys, how was it? Do you believe, anyone believe Avril Lavigne was to be substituted with a double? No? What about
She's just rich.
She's just rich. She's just good at a nice skin. She's and money.
She have a good skincare routine. It's that. It's only that.
Yeah. And about Elvis Presley and Michael Jackson, Yasmin said Michael Jackson is alive. So
I think
I
he's
believe
alive
so.
too. Yes, me too. I think he's alive for real. Maybe someday. I don't know. It's been a while, right? So nowadays, like after some years, I'm not sure anymore. But maybe.
yeah, but I don't. I think he died, unfortunately. But I think Bruno Mars is his son.
I was about to say it at times. Oh my God. I swear I was about to say this. I think, oh my God. Oh, yes. I think so.
I think so. I want to believe. That's why the conspiracy makes sense to me, because I want to. I want to. And Jefferson, there's any conspiracy do you believe? Like it can be like a silly one, like we are saying. It doesn't need to be super serious.
No, I really don't like, as I said, I don't like in conspiracy because they deny the fact, they change the fact to put your public opinion another kind of the fact. Most of the time defends something pejorative. This is ignorant individuals without no ability to reason. So they are most of the time constructed this kind of conspiracy. Like I said, for example, now about these two guys that was killed in Brazil, that we can see in the red line of the most important newspaper of the world today, not only Brazil, but in the world. It's terrible because the other, what the Brazilian guys of conspiracy are saying, no problem. This guy was just funny doing something that they must to do in Amazon. And the Amazon, it's everything is okay. We have no problem with indigenous people. We have no problem with the environment. In Brazil, it's everything, it's okay. And that's region. That's why it's conspiracy theory, you know?
Yeah, that's really bad. There are some very harmful conspiracies, but there are some it's not like if you listen to Shusha's vinyl the other way, you are talking to the devil. I really like this one. I like this one so much. Well, in the 80s, 90s, we had a lot of conspiracy. You guys probably, not everyone, but younger than me, but like we had a knife inside the Fofão toy. I love this one. The Brazilian conspiracy, chupacabra, I love that. Why not? And for you, Patricia, there's any conspiracy you like or you don't like, you believe or not?
As I said in the room, I believe on UFOs because I saw 2 times, so I believe that there is a lot of proof, and I believe that.
How was it? Tell me, how was it? You saw
Alright.
you saw the ships?
No,
Or you
it's,
saw them like the
no, I saw the it's like cycle, like the format of eggy, but blacky, and it seems iron, because that when the sun bate in the superficie, that black color blink, and it's like a big egg, iron, black iron big egg, yeah. And the second one, I was camping, and I saw in some lights, and then the lights jumped to the sky and foi embora. So I thought that I was crazy or dream, but my husband was with me, and he saw too. So it was so crazy. Because of that, I believe
I
it's
cannot,
hard. It's
yeah, I
difficult
can,
to say that.
yeah, because many people say maybe what you are using at the time, or you are sleeping, or you're out of you're crazy or something. Yeah, that's interesting. I would like to know about it. So we have here the feedback link. Okay, you can answer the survey as always if you like the meeting. If you don't like, you can give a suggestion, a criticism, anything you want. Okay. Thank you very much for this meeting. I had fun. So thank you everyone for sharing and for being here today. Okay. Bye bye.